So once again, a very good morning. We are ready to begin. Are you ready? Should we start? Good morning. A little louder. Good morning. It's so nice to see all you happy faces say good morning to us. In India, we say namaste. Like this, namaste. But I'm going to start with wishing all of you a very happy Holi. And why Holi is because this is the festival we are celebrating as of now. It's the festival of colors. So if you go around the city or the country, these 3 days, which is yesterday, today, and tomorrow, you're going to see a lot of people with colors on their faces. Because it's the festival of colors, and people are going to be roaming around with colors. So, happy Holi! So, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning once again. Welcome to the International Healthcare Tourism Congress. This is the 3rd edition of the most comprehensive international healthcare conference in the industry. And what a beautiful city welcomes you today. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't just say it, but we mean it when we say India is a rich country. Be it the heritage, the art and culture, the temples, the beaches and the oceans, the wildlife sanctuaries, the hills and the lakes, the food and the cuisine. We are rich in all of this. And that's why we encourage people who visit India to take some time off and visit this beautiful city, go exploring all the beauty of this rich country. We often see people visiting India for ailments. And when these ailments are not very serious, it gives people a lot of time. And in this time, we encourage you to go across the country and explore the rich heritage that we have for you. Please use this 2-day platform to meet, interact with the experts, and we hope that all of you gathered here today and tomorrow go back as great friends. We also understand that we have people coming from various countries, and that is why when I call out a country, if you are belonging to that country, could you stand up and wave your hands so it helps us recognize where you are from. We understand we have people from Kenya. Wow, that is so many hands. Can you stand up and wave for us? Welcome. We also have delegates from Malawi. Mozambique. Welcome. We have delegates from Ghana. Zimbabwe. Wow. Bangladesh. Mongolia. I'm sure we can do that louder, clap louder for everyone and welcoming them. And that's how they're going to welcome you. So you welcome them loudly and they'll do the same for you. We have also delegates from Vietnam. Maldives. Somalia. We have delegates from Somalia. Maybe they're not here in the room. We also have delegates from Ivory Coast. We have delegates from Congo, Zambia, Yemen. Welcome. We have delegates from Myanmar. Right there, the beautiful ladies also. Welcome. We have delegates from Saudi Arabia. We have delegates from UAE. And any other country that I missed out, maybe you can just stand up and wave your hands We have so many more countries. Welcome, welcome. We have delegates from Oman. So once again, a very warm welcome. Should we begin? Are we ready? Namaste, good morning. So with this, ladies and gentlemen, before we start today's event, can I please request all of us to stand up for the national anthem?
भारत भाग्य विधाता
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा
द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा
विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा
उच्छल जलधि तरंग
तव शुभ नाम जाने तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा
जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे
भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you so much. So with this, I'd like to invite all our dignitaries on the dais. We have with us today Mrs. Anitha Niranjan, Managing Director, CIM Global India Private Limited. May I please invite you, ma'am, to the dais. Director of Healthcare Cybernetics and founder of Health Tourism Policy and Strategy. Please join us. Welcome, Dr. Constantine. Health Secretary, Ministry of Health, Lilongwe, Malawi. We have with us today Dr. Dan Christopher Namarika. Welcome, Dr. Dan. County Chief Officer, Public Service Management, Nairobi, Kenya. We have with us today Mr. Alphonse Benson Rima Haro. President, GHTA, Dr. K.S. Nayak. May I please invite you to the dais? And our expert committee chair, Dr. Gangadharan. Ladies and gentlemen, we were also supposed to have with us the Vice President, Central Council of Indian Medicine, Dr. Vanitha Murli Kumar, but because of a sad demise in her family, she hasn't been able to make it. With this, may I please request all our dignitaries on the dais to light the traditional lamp and mark the beginning of this Congress. We always light a traditional lamp before any big event like this to eliminate all the negative energies and to seek the blessings of the Almighty. We also have with us Dr. Shakeli from Kenya to represent. Can I please invite you to the dais? So once again, thanking our dignitaries for lighting the traditional lamp and marking the beginning of today's Congress. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce to you Mrs. Anitha Niranjan, Managing Director, CIM Global India Private Limited. She started her journey with CIM Global in 2008 as a key member of the CIM Global Core Management Team, and with immense knowledge of MICE and hospitality industry, she contributes towards business development, delivery people and strategies, and helping the organization to achieve its new milestones of success. As a qualified professional with over 18 years of experience in market analysis, strategy formulation, and business development, she developed and grew the business through creative planning and implementation, mainly for the service and the hospitality industry. A deeper and better understanding for association congresses and developing newer methods and IT-enabled systems for for better delivery has been her main focus. May I request you, ma'am, to please deliver the welcome address for us.
Good morning, everyone. Happy to be here among all of you today, and I'm so happy that all of you could make it, though we've had a good experience yesterday with some of our few delegates who couldn't make it today. This journey of healthcare tourism for me began about 4 years back when we saw that there is a lot of potential in this sector, and where we believed that healthcare should be beyond boundaries. Everybody should have access to good health facilities. And for that, we always thought that borders should not come in between. Everybody should get access wherever in the world. Like how even today, a lot of us look up to developed markets all over, I'm sure there are a lot of countries, more than 150 countries, that look up to India for healthcare support. So that's when we said, okay, maybe this is a right opportunity to probably organize this sector. We know that there is potential, but we also know that the sector needs a bit of organization methods for us to be more successful and to deliver patient care and safety to the whole world. So that is the reason we started this about, this is the 3rd edition of the International Healthcare Tourism Congress. It is a knowledge platform. It is not a trade show where we want business to happen. We want to tell all of you who are here today that we are very proud of the kind of doctors and the kind of talent we have in India. I would say some of them are the world's best. So we would surely want to talk about knowledge here. We want to talk about, that's probably one of the unique propositions India has to the world. So that's the reason we started this, and this is been growing as we go. We want to keep this event very, very niche and very focused, and ensure that each one of you meet people who will take you for life, and you will have good relationships and build on it, rather than just being a business proposition from any of our suppliers. Looking at that, today I'm very, very pleased to be here. The Karnataka government health minister was supposed to be with us today, but we actually received his apologies for not making it. When I went to Kenya probably 4 months back, I think you were going into elections, and this province goes into elections, now. So they are kind of busy with that and could not make it today. Both the Minister for Health and Minister for Tourism could not be part of our event, and we got their apologies in the morning. I would like to proceed by welcoming each one of you. Please know that we've taken a lot of efforts to kind of see how we can probably help each one of you get better in terms of knowledge and know your counterparts here in India to do business in a long term. With that, I would like to now welcome our delegates. To begin with, I would like to welcome our keynote, Dr. Constantine, who actually was referred to us by IMTJ, which is one of the good networks, which is International Medical Tourism Journal. Dr. Dan has vast experience and has been giving a lot of advice on policies of healthcare, and he's going to deliver our keynote today. Dr. Dan is from Greece, and we always say, when we don't understand anything, we say, oh, it's Greek and Latin to me. So I hope we change that today. So I welcome you, Doctor. I request, Dr. Tahir to please welcome him with a memento from our side. Come. He's here, Dr. Tahir. Dr. Constantine, thank you so much, and thank you for being here with us today. I would now like to really tell you that when we were in Mombasa, we got a lot of support from Dr. Shekieli and her office while we were there. She is the county executive for Mombasa. She was one executive who stood by us for all the 3 days when we did the camp there and was guiding her patients by being among them because they were all waiting for like really hours and comforting them there. Dr. Shekieli, thank you and a hearty welcome. May I request Dr. Manish Ketan to please welcome her with a memento. Our journey, as I told you, began about 4 years now. But we have made a lot of friends, and I think this is the first time I am meeting Dr. Dan. And when we decided to have a delegation from there, we really saw them being really looking forward to be in India and look at collaborations with us. So I again would like to take this opportunity to welcome Dr. Dan. I would request Dr. Aslam to please come and welcome him on our behalf. The journey wouldn't have been as interesting. Like they always say that it's not the destination, but the journey, and the journey is actually very, very, very good for us for the last 4 years. I take my sincere, thanks to our expert committee chair, Dr. Ganga, to be with us through this journey, and I would like to welcome him. I would request Mr. Omidi to please come and welcome him. Dr. Ganga, thank you, and your true guidance. May I please request Mr. Alphonse, I believe you're here. Yes, please. Please do come on the dais. Mr. Alphonse is here with us. Thank you for making it. Mr. Alphonse represents the Governor's Office of Kenya, and a hearty welcome to you, sir. May I now request Dr. Vijay Kumar to please welcome Dr. Alphonse. Dr. Nayak, thank you so much. You are so integral part of our journey, which has been thus far, and he's always guided us, suggested us. And one doctor that I have seen who is so prompt in responding and being always with us in this journey. Dr. Nayak, thank you so much, and a hearty welcome to you. I request Sanjay Bhatt to come here, please, and welcome Dr. Nayak. So we are good to start, and we kind of would like to tell you what is going to happen during these 1.5 days, that is close to 2 days, today and tomorrow. while we did a bit of analysis as to how healthcare tourism is happening world over, one gap we could see is knowledge. We really know that the people at the marketplaces who are suggesting treatments and for the ailments of our patients who are coming from international shores, we were not doing the right job. We were not recommending right. So through this conference, the first thing we would like to do is empower you with more knowledge so that you can do the right suggestions for our patients who are coming from the international shores as well as from India. So that is the reason this conference was set up, so that when you go back, you clearly know if there is a patient with certain ailment, where he has to go and why. While we say that India is surely prominent as a healthcare tourism destination, I want you to know the kind of surgeons that we have, the kind of hospitals that we have, and the kind of infrastructure. Depending on the kind of cost that the patient is able to bear, it's good to suggest hospitals and map it really right. So that is the reason this conference is, if you look at the program after the second session, which is more on city-to-city, kind of collaborations that we are helping happen, we want you to know that for every discipline, how are we going to progress and how, what the doctors are actually going to take you through, because we completely understand most of you are not from the medical background. So we want to ensure that you take this back home so that that is a beginning of the right treatment for the patient. So we should ensure that to happen. So we go discipline-wise, and we did this last year, and we got really good, suggestions from the attendees of last year. And one thing everyone appreciated was the sessions that we handled and the way we actually took discipline-wise and kind of took our delegates through as to what they need to do when they know what is the kind of ailment that they are referring them to India and where they should come. And moreover, we want to look at a lot of strategic, requirements that are, strategic support from each other cities, each other hospitals, looking again discipline-wise. So we would like you to take time out to meet your counterparts here and look at how you could collaborate, because what we believe is by collaborating, we can reach the next level. So that is why you're all here, and we have our hospital partners who are here. Please take time out to meet them. There are a few exhibition setups there, so you could run through a few videos to know more about these hospital networks that are here and the kind of great surgeons that we have here. So please take this opportunity in these 2 days. Tomorrow's plenary, again, is by Dr. Nayak, which is more on telemedicine, because we completely believe that patient care and safety cannot just be here when the surgeries happen or when the treatment is happening in India. When you're back, when your patients are back in the home country, how do we continue to guide them with the right kind of suggestions and treatments? So that is on the next level that we will have the talk tomorrow. You're welcome to ask your questions immediately after the sessions, but if there is more, you can always step aside and meet our speakers and try to understand from them. And continuously you could engage with our doctors and hospitals here to look at how you could probably treat our patients better coming from international shores. Thank you once again, and I welcome each one of you here for this conference, and thank you for making it here. Thank you so much.